How you doing? I can't complain. I woke up this morning. I'm doing fine. How you doing? Good.
Was it a tough season this year, with a coaching change and just some, unsettled things going on campus? Can you just talk about what the season was like?
Yeah, most definitely. I think it was a lot of adversity at times. We went through it as a team, and we fought through it, and we definitely want to come out on top as winners, and we did.
How did you guys, you've been kind of cited as maybe one of the team leaders. Did you try to step up and make your voice heard?
Yeah, most definitely. Just doing what I'm asked to do. Speak up in meetings. Hold players only meetings, and just telling the truth. Telling them what's about to happen, what's going on, and just staying positive. Because if they see a veteran staying positive, still fighting, the young guys will follow along and do the right thing. Leadership is definitely my main one. As well as on the field. I can play everything in the back end, whether that's covering in the slot, whether that's playing man free, whether that's being in the A and B gap, filling that hole, or locking down tight ends. So I feel like I'm versatile to play everything in the back end, and that's what makes me a special player.
What kind of feedback have you been getting from the teams and the interviews?
Just really just keep doing what I'm doing. Whether that's film study, whether that's just being myself, and that was the main thing. I'm not going to change myself. Knowing that I'm at the combine, I'm going to stay myself and stay true to myself, and just doing what I love to do, which is play football. Most definitely, I feel like I'm the best guy in the draft. I definitely feel like I'm the number one. I should be a number one pick. So top five. That's definitely in the range. Yes, sir.
Do you think attitudes are maybe changing now with safety? Because they don't tend to go in the top five very often. Maybe
Right.
do you follow that?
Yeah, I think it's the game is starting to change as far as scheme wise, passing. We're starting to have tight ends that can run now. 4.42, as you see. My man Evan from Ole Miss went 4.42. The game is changing. OJ as well, 4.51. The game is changing. You need safeties that can do everything that in the back end, can cover, can make the calls, can tackle, and just doing what the coaches are asking them to do. Ryan Clark's impact on me was really, really big. I can't thank him enough. Him and the family. He kind of took me on under as a little brother. It's definitely somebody I watched growing up. And he's the guy you want to go to for advice. I definitely talked to him about what should I say on certain questions that I'm going to be asked, and he just said be myself, and that's it. Film study. He'll come, Tuesday before the game, and we'll probably watch Tuesday's film and Wednesday's practice film, and as well as Thursday or Friday. Anytime I needed him, we'll watch game film, and he's not the only one that's done that for me. Jalen Mills has came back, and he's done it for me, and anything I can pick up from veterans, it's very huge for me because, for instance. Yesterday, I talked to a legend, Brian Dawkins, who I admire everything about him, and that was the highlight of my week. Just knowing that he already knew about me, saying how passionate I was, and how I played the game the right way, and that was huge to hear that from a legend like him. I've talked to quite a bit. I have 12 meetings later on tonight. I really don't get into the whole match of what teams need. I'm gonna get the phone call, and whoever it be is gonna get a special person.
How deep is this class around you?
Oh, it's really deep. This class is full of potential. Hopefully full of Hall of Famers one day. But we push each other, and that's what it's about. We're at the combine, and we're here to compete.
Did you start talking football with your father at an early age and really go deep with it, or did he kind of try to shield you from it?
Most definitely. I think that it started at an early age. A lot of people, due to his pedigree, think that football was kind of like pushed my way. But I kind of played everything growing up, and I kind of fell in love with the game at age like 5. Really, I started at age 3, and he just really just says, just staying focused on trusting the process, and just doing what I do, and which is I love football, and that's my passion, and that's my love for the game.
What about talking the technical aspects?
Age 3, yes sir. Chasing butterflies and running the wrong way when I got the ball. Yes, sir. Oh, I was on the team, flag football. He had an organization, and I'll never forget it. First play, I got the ball, ran the opposite way, and my mother was in the stands, and everybody was in the stands, really telling me to go the opposite way. Turned around and took it for a touchdown the opposite way.
Well, what was the age group? It wasn't like 3 and under.
No, it wasn't 3 and under. It was like 5 and 6, I believe. So I always played up growing up, and that's what my dad installed in me, and so I can grow into the football player I am today and dominate.
You mentioned Brian Dawkins. What are some other safeties that you grew up watching?
It's not that I try to be like somebody, but I like to steal pieces of the game to add to my game. So Tyron, very key. Bob Sanders, Sean Taylor. Those guys are who I look up to. Those are guys that play the game the right way, and one day hopefully I can be just like them, making impact plays.
How hard is it to tackle Leonard Fournette?
He's a great back. I've got that question so many times in college. We go at it. He's got the best of me, and I've got the best of him.
I know you kind of made your mark on special teams.
Yes, sir.
Kind of carry that special teams mentality on defense a little bit. It seems like you fly around with that same kind of.
Most definitely. When I step on the field, I'm passionate about what I do. I think the man above for everything that he's blessed me with. So when I'm on the field, I give glory to him. So I go all out. Because you never know when that last play can be. And so the special teams, that's just part of the game. And I love being on the field and just playing football.
How much does LSU's history of defensive backs in the NFL matter to you?
It was huge. Even coming out, picking a college, it was definitely huge. It is DBU. It is DBU. There's no other school, but that pedigree and that brotherhood that is installed in LSU, it's beyond football. Coach Corey Raymond. Half the time we don't even talk about football when we're in the room as a defensive back group. We talk about life, and that's what it's about. It's a brotherhood, and it's a fraternity forever. Yeah, I know him a tad bit. I know him.
Competition to see who goes first? Or?
Most definitely. I'm pretty sure he feels he's the best, and I feel like I'm the best. I wouldn't respect him as a man, as a player, if he didn't feel he was the best DB in his class. It's so many who's gonna go where. Man, we just want to be picked. we talk about it all the time. We just want to be picked, but it's definitely competition there.
How do you think your games compare?
I really don't want to get into game being compared, but my game, I can speak for me, is I can play everything in the back end. I can come down in the slot, come down on the tight end, cover. I can fill that A and B gap, be in the box, and I can also play man free. So I feel like I can play everything in the back end, but I get classified as a box safety, which is not something that I like. But I understand because I like being around the ball. I like making plays on the ball and making impact plays for the team.
Some safeties these days are the hybrid safeties that are playing with linebackers. Could you do that if you had to?
I could, but I definitely would not prefer. I went to college and I did not sign up to definitely take on linemen because I seen a big lineman at Exos in Arizona, probably about 6'8", 340, and that's not leading up. It's not calculating with me. I just know he was a Pro Bowler. I can't call his name right now. I don't want to give you the wrong name, but he did play for the Bills, and he could move.
How much has playing, going back to your days there at Hebron High School and then at LSU, how much did when you were in high school and college, how much did that have
Right.
an impact on you?
Yeah, Hebron High School, shout out to Hebron High School, as a matter of fact, but it was a journey that took me a long way leading up to college. You know, Coach Hurd, which is my coach throughout high school. You know, it's not even just about the football. It's about the fact that he pushed me to run track. I didn't want to run track. His practices were hard. We had 10 400s every day. And, you know, I hated it, but, you know, something about it just made sense where he said it would help me in the long run, and it did. So, you know, leading up, you know, helping my speed, you know, starting 4 years on varsity as a true freshman in high school, that helped as well, and just leading into college, starting as a true freshman.
Final one. Did Brian Dawkins super loud?
Well, I seen him talking to somebody. He was talking to a player, and I was leaving, and, you know, he was sitting by himself, and something just spoke. Like, you know, that's who I admire in my game. Like, he's so passionate about the game, and I had to go, you know, seek wisdom, see what he sees, and, you know, the fact that I went up to him and he already knew who I was. He's already seen some film on me and watched some games, and I was on it. I was blown away.
What's the best thing he told you?
Just staying focused. Every time you step in between the line, it's like you transform. Just how passionate he was about the game, how he played it, and not only on the game, you know, how he played the game. He's a better person off the field, and that was definitely something that I talked to him
All right,
about.
thanks, guys.